And let's just put it like this. When I started doing this, I didn't know how this worked. Now I know how it works. Basically, my wife sees me fall asleep at my laptop looking for these cases and reading. I order incident reports through the fat dick and read through them. Basically, here is what I'm going to do going forward, or my proposal. And I want to know how many of the people on my channel will support me when I do this. I want to keep them off of my channel because they're hovering around my channel like vultures right now. They're killing my channel. They're killing it. You know, if I keep going the way, if I keep doing it like this, I basically am being their research department. Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I know it's just Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have an interrogation video to bring to you, and I know some of you are going to click off. Have a good day. But for everyone else that's here that decides to stay and hear me out on this, I think it's important. I really do. I have a really good audience, and I expect to have some people that hang out, you know, and listen to what I have to say on this. A lot of you have invested your time in building this channel, not just me, but you have. And so I think that you'll probably care about this. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to do YouTube. I'm still going to do this channel, but I'm going to have to make some changes to this channel. And well, let's just put it like this. I'm considering making a change to this channel because I kind of, as somebody who's coached youth basketball for a long time, you kind of learn to predict certain things. It's kind of a chess match, you know, when it comes to certain things. And I'm a pretty good chess player. And I kind of can see where this thing's going. You know, I can see what's happening right now. Um, so let me break down my content strategy and kind of what's happening in the niche that I'm in so you can kind of understand why I have to make a change or why I'm considering making the change. Let's break it down. So, started this channel about a year ago, and I started noticing that everyone was really excited about the fact that I was bringing unseen cases to the table. And that was one of the big things. Hey, no AI voice. Man, you're bringing all these cases I've never seen. I really love this channel. And I was like, you know, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to bring cases to people that they've never seen before. This is something that they seem to enjoy. That's what I'm going to do. This channel's going to be known for that. I know the crime scene. Shout out to the crime scene is like, I don't know why you blocked me, little bastard. But shout out to the crime. Let's just leave the crime scene out of this. There's only a couple of channels that actually try to do this, in my opinion, the right way, which is to try to bring the people what they want. The people want unseen footage. We're trying to bring you unseen footage. And then you get these other channels. And let's just put it like this. When I started doing this, I didn't know how this worked. Now I know how it works. I have to sit at my laptop for hours and hours every week looking for the cases. And then Red Thread gets to just stalk my channel and redo the case. He didn't spend hours and hours and hours looking for the case. I basically became his research department. Look at this case right here. I spent hours and hours and hours reading the news reports, getting the incident reports, reading through them, trying to find out if there was even an interrogation in the video. Or not the video, but in the case. Because not every case has interrogations. There's cases everywhere, but not all of them have interrogations. And so I find this case, and he can say, oh, I was going to do this video anyway. No, you weren't. You didn't know this case was there. I dug this case up from the deep, and he swoops in and rips my case off. No mention of me, doesn't say a freaking word of me. I'm basically his research department. This is not going to stop. The same thing happened here with the Villains. Villains has almost 1 million subscribers. He can sit here and say, in his video, he starts the video off by saying a well-known, well-talked about case that happened here. It wasn't well talked about. That case was buried. No one was talking. That case happened years ago. Nobody's been talking about Brandon Tyrone Garrett. I brought it to the table. And that one's probably the one that irritated me the most. To sit there and say in your video that it's well talked about, everyone's talking about it. You know, you stole that video idea from me. And so this is how it goes. You just go around from channel to channel. And these are great editors, man. I'm going to give these guys credit where credit's due. Some of these channels are way superior at editing than I am. They're good at making a video. But you don't have to rip off my video idea and not even mention that, it's inspired by my video. You weren't thinking of Brandon Tyrone Garrett. You weren't thinking about that. In the other case with Red Tree, he wasn't thinking about that case in Galveston, Texas. I found those cases. And so I'm basically my wife sees me fall asleep at my laptop looking for these cases and reading. I order incident reports through the Fat Dick and read through them and find stuff. I put in the time. And these guys, in 5 minutes, find a case. And for one reason or another, YouTube didn't push that case out as hard as they really should have. And there's reasons for that, by the way. It doesn't mean that the case is a bad case when YouTube doesn't give a case what it's supposed to get. It's because in the first hour of a video goes out, let's just say the majority of my audience is busy that day. And for 1 hour, the video goes out and underperforms, YouTube will kill the video. They'll kill it. They'll stop showing it to people. So also, if you post 2 days in a row, and if you're not a big channel, but you post 2 days in a row, the second video will get automatically killed. YouTube does this. This is what they do. And I'm learning these things. That's why I can't post back-to-back days. I know what YouTube will do to my video. And these channels, they're looking for underperforming videos from smaller channels that have a smaller reach to take the video, redo it, and package it up and give it to their huge channel where everyone can be like, oh, you're such a great creator. But you didn't come up with that idea. And I get screwed. My video will die. It will never be seen by anybody. It will be trickled out a little at a time. Nobody will care about that video because it's already been out there now. Now my channel has the watered down video. Instead of my channel having the video with that's never seen before and whoa, what great content. Now my channel is like, oh, well, I've seen that one before. When they get to my channel, I've already seen that one before. You see how it goes? Okay, so enough of the complaining. Basically, here is what I'm going to do going forward, or at my proposal. And I want to know how many of the people on my channel will support me when I do this. Okay, I want to know how many people, who's got my freaking back, who wants to protect my channel, who's willing to back me protecting my channel. That's what I want to know. Now is the time for me to find out just how many people are truly down for my channel. Here's the change I'm making on my channel. I believe if I hide all the details of my cases and not say which sheriff's office, what state, what the people's name is, date and time, and just say basically a guy in somewhere in the South United States and his girl went to a store and da 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 da. And hiding the details and not putting any mugshots that can be reverse image searched, I believe I can keep these jackasses off my channel. That's the goal. I want to keep them off of my channel because they're hovering around my channel like vultures right now. They're just looking for me to post the next case. And if they think it's interesting, they'll rip it off and they'll take it to their 1 million subscribers. While I can't get that kind of reach. I can't get it. So I would like to hide the details to my cases. I know that's going to be tough for people who like to research the case on their own. I know you guys love to do that, and I understand that. But if I continue down the path I'm on, you guys are going to look at my channel and you're going to see all the same videos on everyone else's channel on my channel. That's what you're going to see. My channel will get watered down. It will get eaten up. And I think this is what happens to other creators. I think there's probably smaller channels that get eaten up by the big boys because they come in and they rip us off. They rip us off of our work. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm just tired. And so you guys, like I said, I appreciate you guys standing with me. What do you think? Put down, if you approve of this, put down I approve of this down in the comment section. Let me know that you guys got my back when I make this change because I plan on starting next month putting out videos without case details and without putting mugshots out. I don't want anything these guys can hang their hat on where they can say, okay, I'm gonna recreate that video. They're not gonna know where the video came from. That's the goal. I'm not telling them this happened in Galveston, Texas. I'm not telling them this happened in Alvin, Texas, some little small town that wasn't advertised nationally and the case wasn't talked about very much locally, but yet they somehow came up with the video idea after I found it. I'm tired of falling asleep at my computer. I enjoy doing what I do, but I'm tired of falling asleep at my computer, researching a case, getting the information, digging through case reports, inmate logs, all this information, coming up with everything I need to do a case to see if the case even is a viable case, for them to swoop in 5 minutes and have a case. And they don't even have to research. I'm their research department. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming with that. Some people probably, the trolls are going to come in, they're always quit complaining. They're going to come in and do that. But the people who really can, after hearing the details, can you understand why I need to protect my channel, to keep people off my channel? Imagine if these people don't know where the case came from, yet the case popped up on their channel. I'll know that copyright. I'll know it's copyright infringement. I'll know. Now, if they repost my video and they have the case details, I know that they went and got it the proper way. You understand what I'm saying? If the Brandon Tyrone Garrett case goes on to Red Tree's channel or on one of those other channels, the villains, and he has Brandon Tyrone Garrett, da 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 da, I know he figured out where to get it, and I have no problem with that. Even though I'm not getting credit, at least I know that he got it the right way. You know what I mean? He went and found the case on his own and got it the right way. But when I spoon feed him all the case details, he could just go get it and then do it. And he sees that the case underperformed. 23,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, 23,000 views on my second video on that case was a crime. It wasn't because of you guys. YouTube didn't show it to you guys. YouTube buried that video. They buried that. That's probably one of my better. It was probably one of my better videos. It's a really long video. The view duration of that video is probably like 50%. People loved that video, but YouTube wouldn't show it to you guys. Can't do nothing about it. Nothing I could do. But see, you get a big creator, they see what happened, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna come take that from that guy. No word about where he got it from. Not no word where he got it from. He lied. He said it was nationally talked about. He said it was talked about, widely talked about, and it was not widely talked about. It was quietly, and it was a terrible case. A terrible situation. The case in true crime circles is a great case, but that's the way it goes. So you guys tell me, do I have your support? Do you have my back? This is the time when I'll know, in a moment like this, the crossroads, who has my back or not. I'll find out right now. Some of you guys, I can't. You're not going to show case details. I don't want to watch your channel anymore. I guess I'm going to lose some subscribers because of that. I'm not going to let those guys keep ripping my cases off, man. I'm not going to do it. They're killing my channel. They're killing it. If I keep going the way, if I keep doing it like this, I basically am being their research department. That's basically what it is, without a paycheck. They're not paying me to research and find these cases for them. I'm just doing it for free, out of the goodness of my heart. That's BS, man. So I hope you guys can understand that. I hope I have your support. If you've never commented on this channel, this will be the good one to show me your approval. If you approve of what I'm about to do, but if not, it is what it is. So have a great day, guys.